Hello, Leslie. Good morning.
Yes,
Okay, nice. It's amazing, Leslie. So, Leslie, do you remember that the last class we were studying should and shouldn't, right? Do you remember something about that, Leslie? Should and shouldn't. For example, I am very sick today. What should I do, Leslie? Imagínate que estoy súper enferma el día de hoy. ¿Qué puedo hacer? ¿Qué recomendaciones, sugerencias o qué consejo me darías, Leslie? Good morning, Miss Jacqueline. How are you?
good morning, teacher. I'm fine.
That's great. Amazing. So, Miss Jackie, do you remember the last topic that we were studying, right? Should and shouldn't?
Yes, yes,
So, Miss Jackie, for example, I am very, very sick today. So, what should I do? So, remember that you can use should to recommend, to suggest that someone do something, right? And also, you can have the negative form that will be shouldn't, that in that case, you can use it to recommend someone not to do something because that is impossible or that is a bad thing to do. Okay? Today we're going to study another modal verb that is have to and also has to for the third person singular. So there you have to and has to. This modal verb is considered semi-modal because it needs auxiliaries to make questions or negative sentences in the different tenses it is conjugated, right? It is used to talk about obligations and responsibilities, but this comes from the outside. So this means that someone else requires this and it is a necessity, right? Vamos a utilizar este modal verb para hablar de obligaciones y responsabilidades, ¿verdad? Que alguien necesita hacer. Y bueno, en el caso de have to and has to, vamos a necesitar el auxiliar do and does, or don't or doesn't, cuando hagamos negativas e interrogativas, ¿verdad? Ya vamos a ver la estructura gramatical de las oraciones. So, there you have the affirmative one. For the affirmative one, first, you're going to need the subject plus have to or has to. That will be depends on the subject that you have in the sentence, right? Remember that if you have third person singular like he, she, and it, you're going to use has to plus the verb in the base form. You don't need to add s or change something. No, in the base form. Also, the complement. For example, I have to go to work at 6, or she has to help her mother. If you notice here, you have the subject, right? I, and that's why you need to use have to, the verb in the base form complement, right? Here you have a third person singular subject, so you're going to use has to plus the verb in the base form. Si se fijan acá, no van a utilizar ese ni cambiarle ahí ese, nada. Aunque sea tercera persona y estemos hablando siempre en presente simple, ¿verdad? Porque tenemos acá el modal verb has to, ¿ok? Also the negative form, going to have first the subject plus don't or doesn't. Then you're going to have to, no has to. If you have doesn't, it means that there is third person singular, but you're going to use the modal verb in the base form. That will be have to, also a verb in the base form and the complement. For example, I don't have to do it, right? Look, first, here you have the subject, then don't, that will be the auxiliary negative, in this case simple present, right? And you're going to have to, right here you have, that is like a mistake, that's my bad, right? That is want to, have to do it, right? What about this? She doesn't have to do all the housework. She, that is third person singular, and here you need to use doesn't because that is third person, right? And if you notice here, you're going to use have to, the base form, not has to, okay? Then the verb in the base form in the complement. Aunque sea tercera persona, ya dijimos, como vamos a utilizar doesn't en este caso, entonces el modal verb va en su forma base, sería have to, y el verbo también, su forma base. Interrogative, just no questions. First, the auxiliary do or does, it depends on the subject plus have to, that will be like base form of that, the verb in the base form, complement, and don't forget the question mark at the end. So, for example, do you have to help? That is the question. First, the auxiliary do, then the subject, have to, and the verb, and question mark. Do you have to help? Yes, I do. In this case, you should answer with the auxiliary. So, yes, subject, do. That will be the auxiliary, not have to, right? Just I do. Or no, I don't. That will be the answer. Or does she have to do the laundry? Yes, she does. Or no, she doesn't. If you notice here, you have does because they're third person. That's why you should answer. You must answer with the auxiliary in this case. So yes, she, that's the subject, and does. If it is negative, no, she doesn't. Also, we can have WH word questions. First, the WH word, you can have which, where, who, how, why, etc., right? Also, the auxiliary, in this case, do or does, it depends on the subject that you have, and have to in the base form, right? The verb, again, in the base form, the complement, and the question mark. For example, what do they have to do? Here you have the WH word first, then the auxiliary in this case, the subject, have to, and the verb in the base form. Remember that these kind of questions, you should answer them completely. So, what do they have to do? They have to do the dishes, right? That would be like the answer for that one. So here you have yes, no questions and WH word questions, right? So I don't know if you have any comment or any questions, no? Do you have questions? Yes, Miss Jackie, tell me.
¿Cuál es el meaning de this model?
That is like debe hacer, debo hacer. Recuerde que es como, es para obligación, ¿verdad? O cosas que usted necesita hacer. Por ejemplo, yo debo hacer mi tarea. I have to do my homework. que tiene un grado de importancia menos que must, ¿verdad? Que must es más que todo una prohibición de algo que usted no debe de hacer, ¿verdad? Pero el have to or has to es deber, una obligación. Yo debo lavar los trastes, por ejemplo, ¿verdad? Que debo ayudar en casa. O I have to do my homework, yo debo hacer mi tarea. Or I have to do I have to make my bed, for example. Debo hacer mi cama, debo ordenar mi cuarto. Entonces son actividades que usted, pues, tiene la obligación de hacerlas, pero quizás no es con grados así súper importante, porque a veces pasa que no las realizamos, ¿verdad? Entonces, más que todo para tareas del hogar, cosas de la escuela, en su trabajo, por ejemplo. I have to be on time, yo debo estar a tiempo, por ejemplo. Entonces, ahí va a utilizar el have to or has to. De hecho, luego vamos a estudiar el must, el mustn't, pero esos son más como prohibición. Pero sí tienen un grado más de obligación, digámoslo así. ¿Ok? Okay. So, Mr. O'Brien, good morning. Do you have questions?
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning.
And question.
Really? Tell me.
What is the topic? Is have to.
The topic is have to and has to, right?
Okay, teacher.
You can use it for obligations or duties that you have to do, right? Okay, so guys, if you don't have any comment or questions, let's do the first exercise, okay? This is a little review about have to. That is the topic, Mr. O'Brien. Here you have the subject, right? So you're going to use have to with I, you, we, and they, right? And has to with he, she, and it. So I have to travel. You have to travel, or she has to travel. Also, for the negative sentences, you need to use the auxiliaries. In this case, don't. Or if you're going to use third person, doesn't. Then have to, no has to. In this case, just have to. So I don't have to travel, or she doesn't have to travel, right? Also for yes, no questions, you need also the auxiliary, right? Do or does. So you can have here, do I have to travel? That's a yes, no question. So yes, I do, right? Or if it is negative, no, I don't. If you're using a third person singular subject, so does she have to travel? Yes, she does. Here you need to answer with the auxiliary in this case. So, no, she doesn't. That would be the other answer for that. So, fill in the blanks below to complete the sentences. There you have 15 sentences. And use the words in the verb box. For example, here you have this. Today is a holiday. This would be a negative one because I don't have to work on holiday, right? So I don't have to go to work, right? So that would be a negative one. Today is holiday. I don't have to go to work, right? What about the second one? Here you have this. This is a yes/no question. Which is your subject? Your sister. That is she, right? So you need the auxiliary does. Does your sister then have to go to school today? So does your sister have to go to school today? Auxiliary, subject, have to, verb, complement, and question mark, right? So guys, you're going to have around 4 minutes for you to complete those sentences. You should read them very carefully and decide which auxiliary do you need to use or has to or have to, right? So you're going to have 4 minutes. Remember, if you have questions, just raise your hand and I will try to help you, right? So, 4 minutos. Completen esas oraciones y luego las revisamos juntos, ¿ok? Well, guys. Okay, guys, let's check the answers. What about the number 3, Miss Jackie? Do you have the answer for that one? My mother.
My mother has to.
Yes. Has to.
Office now.
Perfect. My mother has to go to the post office now. Excellent. Nice, Miss Jackie. Number 4, Mr. Abraham, do you have it? There's an affirmative one also.
I have
I have
to
to.
go to the random test tomorrow.
Excellent. I have to study for the grammar test tomorrow. That will be great. What about the number 5? Leslie, do you have that one? Do they get up early every morning? No? Leslie? Do they have to? Yeah. Do they have to get up early every morning? Yes, they. That would be excellent. Right? So, Patrick, what?
Patrick doesn't teacher.
Doesn't, yeah. That is negative. Doesn't have to. Yes. Patrick doesn't have to drive to the store. He can take a bus. Nice. Good. 7. Anne. That is third person, right?
Has to see.
Has to, yeah. Has to see a doctor because she isn't feeling well. Okay. In that case, also you can use Anne should see a doctor because she doesn't feel well. That would be also okay. Nice. 8. Excuse me.
I have to.
Excuse me, I have to. Yes, I have to.
Answer my phone.
Nice. Excuse me, I have to answer my phone. Excellent. What about this one, Leslie? 9. That is a question. No? Mr. Abraham? That is a question. So, the auxiliary do, right? Do you have to, right? Do you have to leave soon? Right? Nice. My friend, what? That is third person also. My friend has to take a driving test this afternoon. Okay. 11. Camels drink water for a long time. Camel.
Has to teacher.
Has to? That is plural. That is plural. But what do you know about the camels? Do you know camels? Camellos? Ajá. Drink water for a long time. ¿Qué se dice siempre de los camellos? Resisten mucho, ¿verdad? Sin tomar agua. So in this case, it will be like a negative one, right? So camels don't have to, right? Don't have to drink water for a long time. Los caballos no deben de tomar agua por mucho tiempo. It would be like that is possible for them, right? So in our cases, we need to drink, or we should drink a lot of water, right? So 12. My sister see a dentist. She has an appointment. My sister has to see a dentist. She has an appointment. Yes? What about 13, Miss Jackie? Astronauts? What?
Have to.
Excellent. Have to. Yes. Bring food and water into space. Aha. That's good. Excellent. What about this from Mr. Abran? He have to start now. That will be an interrogative one. Yes, no question. So, he. Yes. Does he have to study now? Yes, he
does.
Excellent. Yes, he does. Great. 15. And the last one. Do you really make so much noise? Do you really have to? Yes. Do you really have to make so much noise? Okay, that's a great answer, right? So I have to make so much noise. Nice. So, I don't know if you have questions about it. Was it easy or difficult? What do you think about this topic? Is it difficult?
For money,
No.
more less.
Okay, kind of difficult. Okay, that's good. So let's continue practicing this. Here you have this. And this is like a quiz, guys. So let me do it a little bit. Okay, there you have it. Okay. So you're going to choose the correct answer. Read the sentence and choose the correct one. For example, in the number 1, you have I blank get up very early every morning at 6 o'clock, right? There you have 3 options. A, have to, B, has to, or C, have. So, in this case, that would be letter A. I have to get up very early every morning at 6 o'clock, right? So you're going to choose the correct answer for that, okay? So guys, you're going to have around 3 minutes for you to work on them. Then we're going to check them together, okay? So work on them, guys. Okay, so Miss Jackie, do you have the answer for the number 2? Which could be that one? Read it and tell me the answer, okay?
John and Cindy have to go to work every day.
Excellent. That's great. Letter C, right? Because you have John and Cindy have to go to work. Nice. Thank you, Miss Jackie. Mr. Abraham, what about? Letter B. Nice. So we have to study for our next grammar test. That's great. So we have to study for our next grammar test. Excellent. What about the number 4, Leslie? Which could be the answer for number 4? Letter A? Do your brother has to go to a job interview tomorrow? No, right? That is your brother. That is third person. So does your brother have to go to a job interview tomorrow? So that will be letter C for number 4. Okay, Leslie. So check that one. Number 5, Miss Jackie. Which could be that one? Number 5.
When when do you have to arrive at work every morning?
Amazing. So excellent. Letter 8. When do you have to arrive at work every morning? Nice. That's good. Mr. Abraham, 6. You what? That will be a negative one, right? So,
Okay, teacher. Let's see.
letter C doesn't have to. But this is not a third person singular, so you doesn't? Are you sure?
No, sorry, teacher, sorry. Yeah, I can do that.
Yes.
No, it never be teacher.
Yeah, that would be. Sorry. Letter B, right? So you don't have to attend the meeting if you are sick. Okay. That would be nice. Leslie, 7. Do we really? We, right? 7. Letter B, yes. Do we really have to wash all of those dishes in the kitchen? Okay, nice. 8. Yeah, Miss Jackie, why?
Letter C.
Yeah, letter C. Because here you have Sarah, right? So why does Sarah have to make a phone call? Nice. Thank you, Miss Jackie. Leslie again, number 9. Which could be that one? In England, people on the left side of the road. Which could be? People. Here you have people, right? So, which could be the answer for that one? Letter A, yes. So in England, people have to drive on the left side of the road. Nice. Mr. Abraham, 10. What do you think about that one? Which could be the answer? 10.
Letter C, teacher.
Letter C. Yes. I have to take my car into the garage to get it fixed. Nice. Leslie, 11. A, B, or C? Which could be that one?
Teacher,
Yes?
esa no la pude ver, así que no la pude resolver.
Okay, so let's try to do that together. So why, here you have children, right? So that is plural. So why, in that case, do children have to go to school? Why can't they stay at home, right? Okay, so that is letter B, Leslie. Nice. Miss Jackie, 12. Which could be that one? 12. What?
What do you have to do after our class finish at 3 o'clock?
Excellent. So letter C, right, Miss Jackie? Nice. So what do you have to do after our class finished at 3 o'clock? Nice. Mr. Abraham, 13.
14. Okay, teacher. 14. Yes, letter B, teacher.
Letter B, yes.
Letter B.
Wow. What happened? Okay, that is letter B. That's my bad. Okay.
My father has to wear.
Yes, my father has to wear a tie at work, but He doesn't like it. Okay. No.
Pero a mí me gusta.
Do you like to wear a tie? No?
No, teacher.
No, that is uncomfortable, right?
Never.
Yes. Okay. So, nice. Thank you, Mr. Abraham. What about this one, Leslie? 14.
Letter C.
Letter C. Yes. So, I have a new car, so I don't have to take a bus to work anymore. That'll be easy, right? I would like to have one. That's good. Thank you, Leslie. Miss Jackie, 15. Which could be that one?
I believe, teacher, I have to leave soon because I have an appointment to see my dentist.
So, yes, Miss Jackie, 8. So, I have to leave soon because I have an appointment to see my dentist. Yes, that will be 8. Nice, Miss Jackie. That's great. And the last one, Mr. Abraham. 16. Which would be the answer for that one, Mr. Abraham?
Letter A, teacher.
Yes. You don't have to tell me your secret if you don't want to. Don't tell me your secret.
Never, teacher.
Never. That's good. You're very good at keeping them, right? So, nice. So, guys, I don't know if you have questions about these. No? Questions about have to, has to, you know?
No, teacher.
Nice.
This is perfect.
That's great. So, you should continue practice this, right? Practicing this, and also shouldn't, because the last evaluation it will be about these topics. Okay, so you should continue practicing this. Okay, so let me share the last activity. This is a reading comprehension activity, right? So we're going to read this information and then we're going to answer true or false. But first, let's read it. It says, "Hi Lucia, how are you? It was so nice to meet you last week in Sydney at the sales meeting. How was the rest of your trip? Did you see any kangaroos? I hope you got home to Mexico City okay. Anyway, I have the documents about the new Berlin office. We're going to be open in 3 months. I moved here from London just last week. They are very nice offices and the location is perfect. There are lots of restaurants, cafes, and banks in the area. There's also public transport. We are next to an U-Bahn, that is the name of the metro here, right? Maybe you can come and see them one day. I would love to show you Berlin, especially in the winter. You said you have never seen snow. You will see lots here. Here's a photo of you and me at the restaurant in Sydney. That was a very fun, right? Night. Remember, the singing Englishman. Crazy. People send me any other photos you have of the night. Good memories. Please give me your email address and I will send you the documents. Bye for now, Michael. Right? So, who wants to help me reading the first paragraph? This one. Leslie, can you help me? ¿Me ayudas a leer este pequeño párrafito, Leslie?
How are you? It was so nice to meet you last week in Sydney at
Sydney? Yes.
tea France meeting. How was the rest of your trip? Did you see any kangaroos?
Kangaroos? Mm-hmm.
I hope you go to home to Mexico City. Okay.
Nice, thank you. So, what about the second paragraph? Wants to help me reading that one. Okay, thank you, Miss Jackie. Go ahead.
Anyway, I have the document about the new Berlin office that they opened in 3 months. I moved here from London just last week. They are very nice office and the location is perfect. There are a lot of personal cafes and banks in the area. There is also public transport where the next to and you run this that is the name for the metro here. Maybe come and see them one day. I would love to show you through, especially in the winter. You say you have never seen snow. You will see lots here.
Excellent, thank you. And Mr. Abraham, help me with this. Okay?
Okay. Listen.
Yes?
There is a picture of you and me at a restaurant in Sydney. That was a very fun night. Remember the how do you say teacher?
Singing.
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 In
Remember
English
singing.
Englishman. Crazy, please. Sing any other picture you have of that night good memories. Please give me your mail address and I will send you the documents before now, Mike.
Excellent. Thank you. Right? So don't forget the pronunciation of the, we can say it, simple past of regular verbs are moved, right? Or there you have this said, right? So try to practice the pronunciation of those verbs. Also singing, that's with ing, right? Nice. So now you're going to read that information again and answer if these sentences are true or false, right? So read the information again and answer if they are true or false. You're going to have 4 minutes for you to read the information and choose the correct answer, right? Remember to raise your hand if you have any question, okay? So, word guys. Okay guys, let's check the answers. So, number 1, Michael and Lucia were friends from school. What do you think, guys? True or false?
False, teacher.
Yes, that's false, right? So they weren't friends from school, right? That's good. Number 2, they work for a company that sells things.
False, teacher.
False?
True.
That is true, right? So that would be true, Mr. Brown. Okay, nice, Miss Jackie. So they work for camping sellers things because they are also looking for offices, right? So that's great. What about this one? The new offices are in a very good location.
True.
Oh, that's true. That's great. Nice. What about this one? There is a metro next to the offices.
It's true.
That is true, right? We are next to a U-Bahn, right? There's a metro here. That's true. Perfect. Michael has never seen the snow before. True or false?
It's true.
Michael, are you sure? Or Lucia? Here you have this. You said you have never seen the snow, but who? Lucia, right? So in this case, that is false. That's false. So, Michael and Lucia had dinner together. That's past.
True, teacher.
That is true, right? Here you have. Here's for you and me in the restaurant, right? That's good. So, 7. Michael doesn't have Lucia's email address. Doesn't have. Look at this one. True or
True,
false?
teacher.
Yes, that is
It's
true.
true.
Because here it says, please give me your email address and I will send you the documents, okay? Nice. And the last one, Lucia wants to send Michael some documents. Yes?
True, teacher.
True? Lucia wants to send Michael some documents, are you sure? Lucia.
False, teacher.
False, right? Michael wants to, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, do you have questions? No? Is everything okay? Miss Jackie, questions, comments? No?
Hizo falta que le responder si no muy tan duro, teacher.
Which one? Where? The last one? I don't have more. Maybe he will or she will have the answer that later, right? Okay, so please don't forget to do the second evaluation. ¿Ya la hizo Mr. Abraham? ¿La segunda evaluación? ¿Todavía no?
No, teacher, el día de ayer que usted me tomó, yo la busqué en la mañana y no la vi, solo compré la Simple Pass.
Ok. Pero ya está en el sitio, entonces estudien y luego la realizan. De hecho es un reading comprehension, así que léanlo. Tienen mucho tiempo, lean bien la información y luego respondan, ¿verdad? Igual recuerden que son 3 evaluaciones. La próxima semana haríamos la última del módulo 2 para ya comenzar luego el módulo 3, ¿verdad? Así que recuerden, son 3 evaluaciones por módulo. So guys, if you don't have questions or any comment, I guess we're going to finish the class right now. I don't know if you have questions, Miss Jackie, no?
No.
Okay. Leslie, do you have questions? No?
No.
So, Mr. Abraham, Miss Jackie, and Leslie, thank you for coming to the class. Have a nice weekend. Take care a lot and study. Bye-bye.
See you, teacher.
See you. Take care. Take care a lot, Miss Jackie.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye, Leslie. Take care.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Bye, Mister. Take care a lot.